Welcome to Business Communication Lecture Series. In this video, I'm going to discuss one of the important a subject that is communicative English. The subject code is 22ENG16/26. And here I'm going to discuss how to clear the subject within very fraction of time and how you can make effectively based on the timings. So we'll have a brief discussion. So based upon that, you can prepare well and clear the examination. So let me give the course overview. Subject is communicative English. Subject code is provided here 22ENG16 or 26. CIE is 50 marks. Then that is already available, already available from the college. Then semester and examination from the university. The MCQ, that is 1 hour exam. Total teaching hours is 15 because it's a 1 credit subject. The primary goal is to build the LSRW skills as well as grammatical ability, improvement in grammar, vocabulary, and presentation technique. These are the ultimate goal of the course. Definitely, this will be helpful for both engineering and management students. Yes, in the module one, what you are supposed to focus is number one. Key points. What is communicative English? English used to convey the messages effectively because it's a globally recognized language, so it will be convenient. Then communication is the process of what is the communication process? Sender. We have sender is going to send a message. It will be passed into the medium. Then it will reach to the receiver. Then take the feedback. So that communication will be completed. There are some barriers such as noise, language, emotional, cultural barrier, linguistic barrier, etc. The next is the types of what again? What are the types of barrier? Interpersonal, then intrapersonal. These are the types. You have to remember, effective communication is nothing but it should have clarity, active listening, and feedback. These 3 points you have to remember. It may ask in the multiple choice questions so that you can clear it very fastly, and very evidently. Styles. Formal, informal, verbal. These are the different styles of communication. So these are the key points. I request you to note down these key points in your notebook. So before going to the examination, you have to keep on revising. You may get some more other questions. For example, which is a first process of communication? Which is the last process of communication? Like that, they may ask, what are the barriers? Identify the barriers of communication. Key area. So from the module two. So module two is actually phonetics and pronunciation. Okay, here the key areas you have to focus. Phonetic symbols. Learn 20 vowels and 24 consonant sounds that you are supposed to remember. Okay, then word stress and intonation. Stress on correct and syllable. Silent letters. Ni, no. So which letter you need to keep silent? Those points you have to remember. Then mispronounced words Wednesday, debt, coupon. So what you can do is practice with the dictionary phonetic guides to use the online audio tools. You can go for the dictionary like Cambridge and Oxford online dictionary that is also freely available. You can make use of this. Even Google also you can check out how the words can be pronounced. So which word should be silent? You may get some kind of questions. Phonetic symbols you may get. Which word you have to give the stress for a particular sentence. Okay, so that you have to remember. So another important point is Module 3, grammar and vocabulary. Okay, it's a part 1, core grammar. So remember what parts of speech: noun, what is pronoun, what is verb, what is adjective, what is adverb, preposition, conjunction, interjunction. Those points you have to remember. Article a and when you are supposed to produce. If you want to use an, a, e, I, o, you have to remember the word a, e, I, o, u. An eagle. Okay, an umbrella. Next, prepositions: in, on, at, by, for, since. Okay, most of the people are getting confused about the since and for. Okay, for 5 years, since 2001. So those tips you have to remember. Vocabulary focus. Then question tag. You are coming, aren't you? Okay, it's a positive sentence. Whenever you are converting the question tag, it must be negative. That you have to remember. One word substitution. Autobiography. That is nothing but life story by self. That is actually autobiography. Such kind of one word substitution also you have to remember. Strong and weak forms: can versus can. So remember those particular points. Okay, hope you can manage it. These are the first part of the grammar which comes under module 3. Okay, it is easy, only try to give more practice. Exercise is required. Similarly, module for grammar and vocabulary, that is a part 2. Okay, so here what you can do is word formation you have to remember. Prefix, which is a suffix and prefix. Unprivileged and re, disappointment. Then suffix. Okay, attainment, okay, concatenation, like that you have to remember. Abbreviations, CEO, then NASA, SIM, those abbreviations you have to remember. Tense overflow, like simple present, go, simple past, that is went, future, simple future, that is I will go. Sequence of tense. He said he was coming. It is not. He's not going actually. He said he was coming. He was going. Okay. Then minimal pairs. Pin, bar, pin, bit, bit. These are the examples you have to remember. Minimal pairs. Find out some other examples which are discussed in the class also. So remember these particular points. Definitely that is also will be helpful for clearing the examination. Coming to module five. Coming to module five, you need to focus on communication for employment, because like getting the job and starting the business is most important for like as a student or as a management candidates. Important concept. Then extempore versus public speaking. Extempore is nothing but it's a spontaneous speaking. Public speaking, that is public speaking, well prepared. We'll be well preparing and we are going to address the people. But extempore is nothing but on spot speech. Then information transfer, use of chart graphs in the presentation. That is the way we can pass the information. MTA, what is MTA? Mother tongue influence. Avoid regional sound. Even my mother tongue, like whenever I'm speaking English, there is an influence. Try to avoid like regional sounds. Practice standard English. Right? Try to practice a standard. Try to avoid MTA, mother tongue influence. Then listening, then reading comprehension. Practice short paragraph with questions. One paragraph is given, you have to identify the right answer from the paragraph. You should have a capability to have a quick glance on the paragraph and try to write the answers. So these are the important points which you can expect from the module 5. So you should have some time to read and understand the paragraph, then try to give the answer. So CIE focus, you might have already done, prepare two assignments like a vocabulary worksheet and a grammar worksheet for presentation or presentation. Prepare two tests, like already college had already conducted this particular activity, test one from module 1 to 2, test 2 like a module 3 to 5. Then best of two tests plus two assignments, that is 100 marks, that is reduced to 50 marks. That is already done. Okay, that is already done in the college. Okay, that is internal marks that will be done by your faculty. Next is like semester and examination. That is actually the more important. You have to clear 50 MCQ, 1 mark each, 1 hour examination. Practice, you have to practice. So you have to take this textbook once more time. One more time, you have to Sanjay Kumar, textbook of Sanjay Kumar. Then online quizzes you have to refer. Use Google Forms, you have to practice it, so that your practice that will lead you to clear the examination without any issue. Okay, even you can remember this memory list also. Category example, one column category, other one is example. One word substitute: autobiography, orphanage, then biography, then silent letters, knife, right, hour. Okay, then tense rules: if plus present, then will plus verb. Those like a tense rule you have to remember. Prefix and suffix: unhappy, reinvent, kindness, darkness. Okay, you can see NESS is last. NESS is last. Then here un is at the beginning. That is suffix. Other one is prefix. Prefix and suffix. Correct. One prefix means before. Suffix means after. Common errors. It's versus it's. It's a like a apostrophe. Okay. Ownership. Then your versus you are. Both are different. Word pairs. Sit, set, rise, raise. Next, affect, effect. Both are confusing terms. MTA, like a mother tongue influence, that is actually use English tone, avoid fillers. Then suggested activity, conducted the role play. You might have done the role play in the class. Presentation also you might have done, so that you can avoid the stage fear. A listening practice, watch the short TDS, text videos and BBC English, so that you can language will be improved. And try to read the newspapers. Then pronunciation game, tongue twisters, IP drills, etc. That is already done in the class. Then final tips to pass: revise all the modules, practice MCQ from each module, focus on the grammar rules and phonetics, prepare a good oral presentation, practice reading aloud to reduce the MTA, attempt both CA test seriously, both the things. Okay, these are the things you have to focus more for the exam point of view. If you have any queries, you can use the comment box. I would like to revert. Happy learning. I wish you all the very best for your examination. Definitely, you can clear the paper, communicative English, without any issue. Okay. So, in the coming session, I'm going to give more tips. Before entering to the examination, I'll be preparing the last minute preparation that I'll be uploading soon. So, happy learning. I wish you all the very best for your examination. Have a great day. Thank you all.